Welcome back to Melia's Test Kitchen. This is episode number 4. We're going to make black bean quinoa enchiladas today. Now I'm going to do it in a casserole style, so I'm going to do it in a layered style in a casserole dish. And what you're going to need for this recipe is a can of low sodium. I use the no salt added black beans, and these are available at Hy-Vee. Only 10 milligrams of sodium per serving in this, so no salt added. We have 1 cup of tricolored quinoa, and this is available in the bulk section at your Marshalltown Hy-Vee. We have a package of whole wheat tortillas, 1 red pepper, a small white onion, you can use yellow onion also, 1 jalapeno, 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. We'll need 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 to 2 cans of enchilada sauce. We'll see how much we actually use when we put it together. An 8-ounce package of Mexican-style shredded cheese. And then to go on top of it, we have some salsa. I had some Hy-Vee brand salsa in the cart, and then they had samples of this Margaritaville salsa out, and it's delicious, so I decided to go with that. And we have an avocado and some light sour cream. So those will go on top just as a topping once we get our recipe started. You're going to want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees so you can bake your casserole once you've got it put together. We're also going to go ahead and cook the quinoa, which is a 2 to 1 approximately. So a cup of quinoa gets 2 cups of water. Bring it to a boil in a saucepan, and then bring it down to a simmer and cover it. Let it cook for 15 to 20 minutes, in case you're not familiar with quinoa. Then we're going to chop up all of our vegetables and saute them in a skillet just until they're slightly soft. Get them a little bit cooked before we put it all together in our casserole dish. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started, and I'll come back and show you what's next. So now we have our onion, garlic, red pepper, and jalapeno all chopped up and ready to go in our skillet. We're going to go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat on there. This is a 2 tablespoon spoon here, as you can see. So that's our 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And then actually what we're going to do is go ahead and put our drained black beans right here in the skillet with the rest of this. So these have been draining in the sink. We'll just pop those in there. And then we're going to saute those until the vegetables are just soft. And our quinoa is here on the stove. Go ahead and take a peek at that. It's almost done cooking. So that's what the tricolored quinoa looks like. We'll let that go for a few more minutes while we saute all of this over in the skillet here. Now here is our cooked quinoa. That's what it looks like cooked. Nice, isn't it? Tricolored quinoa, like I said, in the bulk section of Hy-Vee. We're going to put this into our big mixing bowl. And then we have all of our vegetables and our black beans, which have been sauteed together. So we're going to put those in the mix as well. I'm going to stir all those together. And then the recipe then says to go ahead and add some salsa and cheese. I'm going to wait on the cheese for a few minutes because this is really hot and I don't want it to all melt in there. But I suppose that'd be okay because that's what the recipe calls for, right? Alright, so we're going to just pour a little bit of this in here, leaving plenty to go on top later. Stir that in. Okay. So we'll go ahead and add the cheese. Why not? Let's be daring, shall we? We are going to use this full 8-ounce package of Mexican-style shredded cheese. So I'm going to go ahead and put about half-ish in there. So that it's cheesy throughout, like me. Alright. Now it's time to put together our enchiladas. I'll go ahead and open a can of our Hy-Vee mild enchilada sauce. I went with mild because we have salsa, we have a jalapeno in there, and I know my limits. So I went with the mild enchilada sauce. This is what it looks like when a left-handed person uses a can opener. Alright, so we have that ready to go. I'm going to grab a spoon. We have our whole wheat tortillas. So we're just going to put a layer in the bottom of the casserole dish. And start layering it in there. Okay, so here is our prepared casserole, enchilada casserole here. And that's going to go into the oven for about 25 minutes at 350 degrees until the cheese is bubbly and it looks all delicious and ready to eat. And my oven is preheated, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in. So here is my finished enchilada casserole. It's still bubbling out of the oven, nice and hot. We've got our salsa, light sour cream, and avocado to put on top of it. I'm going to save the avocado for tomorrow because avocado browns really easily once you cut it up, so I don't want to cut up all of it and let the rest of it get all ooky. So, yeah, ooky, it's a technical term. So we're going to wait on the avocado. I'm going to try it out with just the salsa and light sour cream on it. I'm sure it's going to be delicious. It smells amazing. And so that's our recipe for this week. We have one more week of Melia's Test Kitchen. This has been so much fun. If you'd like to submit a recipe, email it to recipe@kicksweb.com, and we might just try it out on our last week, and you would get a $20 gift card to your Marshalltown Hy-Vee. Thanks so much to everybody that submitted a recipe so far, and we'll pick out the last one and let you know coming up on Friday. So that's it for Melia's Test Kitchen, episode number 4. Thanks so much.